Thank you, Andy. Great to be here. I'd like to present a few of the companies that we have funding on our platform. If you haven't registered, I encourage you to register. It's for accredited investors. If you're registered, please do check because we have a few companies funding now and a few coming up. First company I'd like to review is SiteAware. SiteAware was mentioned earlier. One of the key trends that we're expecting to revolutionize the world in the next year is in the construction building areas. This company is revolutionizing a $10 trillion industry with drone technology. We're investing in this company together with Battery Ventures, and I have the pleasure of inviting Ori Afek, the CEO. Hi, Ori. He's a serial entrepreneur, previously CEO of Optigo, which he sold to the Israeli aerospace industries with a $30 million backlog of orders. Ori.
Hi, thank you for having me here. Here we go. So SiteAware leads the digital transformation of the construction industry. The construction industry faces tremendous challenges controlling its budgets and timetables. And SiteAware helps this industry better control that. And we're doing that by using off-the-shelf drones, which we transform into autonomous robots that flies autonomously in a construction site while capturing hundreds of images. We transform those images to a digital replica of the site. And in the digital world, we enable the users to analyze what's happening in their construction site and generate insights about the progress, the documentation, and about quality issues in the construction. So our drones fly completely autonomous while capturing those images. You can see the drone on the left. This is an off-the-shelf drone flying autonomously. Nobody flies drones like that in construction. This is the digital replica which we created in 3D. What you see here is the design, and the next one will show the variation analysis that we can create that compares the design to the actual. The color coding represents the deviation. So we can detect the quality errors, but as well as monitor the progress of the site using these algorithms. We can also enable the user to detect quality errors at high altitudes, in this case in the 50th floor, or compare the plan to the design in 2D, which immediately highlights the problems of the construction that was performed. You can see more about us at booth number 43 in the Honda robotics area. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ori. Next up is Jump. Jump is the world's leading bike-sharing platform. The current round is being led by Menlo Ventures, and I have the pleasure of welcoming Ryan Japetsky, who's the CEO and the former head of New York City's bike-sharing department. Ryan.
Hey, thank you. So Jump makes a shared electric bike for short point-to-point trips in cities. We were actually the first company to create dockless bike share technology. We were incorporated in 2010 and brought it to market in 2012, many years before this trend emerged in China and around the world. We have actually deployed 14,000 bikes across 6 countries, 40 projects in 25 cities. We have more than 500,000 users and have logged more than 5 million trips. And we're really in a great position to execute as the landscape changes. So over the last year and a half, bike share has been booming and growing, and cities have been moving away from one-player monopoly contracts toward an open permitting competitive environment. And we're bringing to market at this time a product that is extremely competitive and something that consumers are really just driving toward. So we have a shared electric bike that allows people to walk anywhere in a city. We have charging infrastructure that goes with that to allow operations to scale. And we are live in San Francisco and in Washington, D.C., and the response has just been terrific. Finally, yesterday we actually announced a partnership with Uber. So this is going to allow a seamless integration inside the Uber app, a very, very fast sign-up inside the Uber app to begin accessing the bikes, and you'll actually be able to see bikes alongside the cars and make the selection of a bike where those trips make sense. And so that news went out yesterday and got picked up by all the tech media, and we had a really good day. So thank you. I've enjoyed my time here in Israel and hope to be back.
Thank you, Ryan. So when you next take an Uber in New York, if your ride is less than 2 miles long, Uber is going to suggest you take a jump bike and get there faster and cheaper. Next is BioCatch. BioCatch is doing behavioral biometric authentication, which really means no more passwords. The devices will recognize us and are actually recognizing us by how we interact with them, how we touch them, how we use the mouse and the keyboard. They're currently authenticating over 4 billion transactions a month. Their customers include Royal Bank of Scotland, Samsung, Experian, and Lexus. Next up is Nexa 3D, and this is a company that is coming up on our site, is the fastest 3D professional grade printer available. Okay, it's 40 times faster than their competitor, twice more accurate, and 5 times cheaper to produce the parts. Their competitor, Carbon, just raised a round at $1.7 billion valuation, and Nexa 3D is going up on our platform at 90 million pre. Envered, which also will be funding soon, it's an air purification technology company that is basically licensing patents from NASA, and they have their own patents as well. This is technology that has been used in space stations and submarines to purify air. Now it's being used in real estate. Morgan Stanley, Apple, IKEA, Google are using their technology already. It basically gives twice better air, twice as, improves the quality of the air 2x, and reduces the cost of energy by up to 40%. And last, Zoomcar, which is a really interesting company doing with cars what Airbnb did with apartments. Basically allowing you to rent your car when you don't need it, hassle-free. And they've become the largest platform for car sharing, self-driving car sharing in India. We're co-investing in this deal with Sequoia Capital and Ford, and it's coming up on our platform very soon. Thank you.